Alright, we're finally at the video of the book collection. Yeah, it's quite a book collection here. We're going to go through every single one of them and hope you enjoy all the weird books I like. Lots of biographies. Yep, I like reading those. I like reading about people's lives, seeing how they function in the world. Of course, celebrities only. Yeah, get into it. Probably start with let's start with this pile. Start with, of course, my favorite. How to talk to people with people. I think everybody needs to learn about that. I will get close-ups of all these books. This is a very, I think it's from 57, 56, 52. This book's from 1952. It looks really good. Edges are nice and sharp on it. Nice spine. It's by Levin J. Lee. Levin. Pretty simple. I've not read this yet. I have read the new one, the I think it's 2019-2020 release of this book. Someone else wrote a book about talking to people. It's about talking to people. It's about like how to do conversation, how to pick up a conversation, and how to segue into different topics without anybody's knowledge. How to give people time, like what do you call it? Time to talk to you, and time for you to shut up and listen. Yeah. All right. Let's talk about the Jay Leno book. I did read this. I did not get that far. You can see. I did read this. This is Leaning with My Chin by Jay Leno. There's a picture of him on the back. And a Goodwill sticker for $3.99. This is a biography about him. Done in probably the early 90s. 96, late 90s, sorry. It is nice and like blue. I did read this sometime before. You can see that blue under there. There's very nice pictures in this. It talks about his childhood. It talks about his first car, how his dad and parents acted weirdly, how he got in trouble at school, how the teachers didn't think he was that smart, how he didn't care about school at all, how his grandmother acted like in the 60s and 70s. World's different. Talking about cars, getting his show, the Jay Leno Late Show, and talking about his cars a lot. If I talk about cars, he knows what he's talking about because he worked on them. He does not mention he wears denim all the time, which is weird. Here is some old, very old, how to masonry and concrete. See that? We got furniture. We got the old style ways of making things. This is all out of date. I did get these from Grandpa. He gave me these. There's no power tools in here. It's all by hand. I don't think I mentioned one power tool at all. These were, I think, the 40s? 50s? I think this was early 40s. Yeah, 60s. 60, 61. I think this is really earlier, I think. Yeah, 57. Yep, pretty neat. I'll get some close-ups of this They talk about chisels a lot, of course. Also, I remember reading these books. The Magic Tree House. Oh, yes. I used to have a lot of these. I don't know where this one came from. I just always had it. We did read these in school a lot. This is about the night on the Titanic. Very easy. Let's see some pictures there. Yep. Magic Tree House. Yeah, Magic Tree House. Yep. This is the first book about Jerry Seinfeld. This is someone else wrote it. I will get some close-ups on these. This was made in the 90s. Written in the 90s. Sorry for the dogs. I will cut that out. 1998, right when the show ended. There's nice pictures in this, and it's basically a huge interview about his childhood and how he grew up. And how he was a weird kid. Watched TV a lot. I did read this a lot. This is Created Excellent Video. Looks familiar because that's the camera that's filming you right now. It is not the same brand. It is rebranded. It's a Magnavox. That's a Panasonic that's filming me right now. Exact same camera, but without the speaker. Same handle, same microphone, same viewfinder, same lens, same sensor in the front, same color. I read this a lot. This is very old techniques of video recording. Some beautiful photos of old camcorders. I will get some close-ups on this. Oh yeah, first Handycam. Very excited. Oh look, it's Jerry again. This is the one he did not write. This is Lens Language wrote this one about him. Basically a Q&A written down. Little parts of his life. Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld. There's one jumping on the back. Shoot Dog by Phil Knight. I read this freshman year and sophomore year. Sophomore year, sorry. I did read this. Very, very, very entertaining book. I read all the way through. How much pages? 400? Quick read. Talks about shoes that you really like nowadays. And how it was wacko back then to sell Japanese products in the 70s. We got Lucky Man by Michael J. Fox. I did read this. This was freshman year. I read this one. Talks about his life. How most of the time he talks about one thing, Back to the Future. He really doesn't remember what's going on about that movie. He just wants paychecks from any gigs he gets from it. He says it's the best paying gig he ever got in his entire life. Pays through his life. Can pay for everything he needs just because of those 3 movies. Michael J. Fox. Oh look, another one. Michael J. Fox. No Time Like the Future. Remember I was talking about Back to the Future? Yeah. You can see in the title. Yeah, he talks about Back to the Future a lot. I think more times than himself. There's a weird photo on the back there. Yeah. I think this was written. Oh wow, yes, 2 years ago. This was written. Wow, we got it for cheap, for $5. Original price, $16.59. Some odd reason, 9 cents. jellyfish or something. Oh, my favorite books. Glory Days by David Mass, Bruce Springsteen in the 80s. Holy moly, this book has a lot of information about Bruce Springsteen. Holy moly. This goes on every tour, every song, everything, even all the band members' backstories, how songs were created, how writing was, how he basically did every song, and back. There's a lot of photos in this. Very good book. A lot of photos you don't see online. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good things in here. You get a good photo here. I did read this in freshman year. Go. It's a nice, good photo. I'll do a close-up on this. Very nice book. Very, very informative. Well, this is not for everybody. This is a Frasier book. This is behind the scenes of Frasier, the TV show. Talk about script writing, character writing, backstory, behind the scenes, how the show got lifted off of Cheers, the one character spinoff, and all the voice, all the celebrity cameos in the radio show. A lot of celebrity cameos. Oh, the best book. If you even can't even explain about this. If you like cars, you would love this book. This is the best. This is the most informative, detailed every single day of the Ford GT. This is, if you love that car, you will love this book. This book has beautiful, I mean, gorgeous photos. All the cars, behind the scene photos, building, everything, backstory, every photo. Details you won't even notice. All beautiful photos from the 60s and the 50s, even to the 70s. Beautiful, beautiful book. Totally worth $90. You can find a copy of this on Amazon. It's about $100. You can get it for $90 used. That's what I did. Totally worth it. 1,000 pages, beautiful photos. I think about 1,000 pages, Yeah, about 500, sorry. Beautiful photos. And it's a little known well book. I don't have the whole trilogy. J.R.R. Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, Part 2, the Two Towers. I got this used at Butte Creek Elementary. Got it for used. Didn't finish it. I only got to page 230. That was 5 or 6 years ago. Haven't read it since. Alright. Yes. Robert Ebert. Movie home companion. This guy is super mean about movies. Don't read this if you like any movies from the 80s and the 90s. He'll ruin it for you. He is so uptight, so critical, so detailed about anything in the movie. He wants you to throw this book across the room. Micah laughed so much when he was reading this. Lessons of the Trial. The People versus O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson trial, 1994. I haven't read this yet. Has some good photos in it. I will do some close-ups. Some good stuff. Some highlighted something? Whatever. Oh, Life Makeovers. Lloyd Richardson. I got this because I watched her show. Yeah, a show that's really bad. Ooh, we got If Chins Could Kill. Bruce Campbell. Hilarious book. Recommend to anybody. Tells a story about his movie career and his being a youth, basically a biography about him. About his car breaking down a lot and how he made Evil Dead. Yeah, okay. Christopher Reeve's last book. This is right when he got paralyzed. You can see on the back how depressed he was. Really sad story. That's all I can say. I've not read this yet. This is about Jimmy Carson. Johnny. I've not read that yet. I have no idea. You ever watched The Late Show with him in it? Pretty good. I will do some close-ups here. Some good photos in here. Very good photos. Of course, I'm playing with tennis all the time. He always plays tennis. And the last one, closed case. Conspiracy theories about JFK assassination. I've not read this yet. This is very, very interesting story. JFK assassination. A lot of info here. See how thick that is. I've not read this yet. There's that guy with that cowboy hat. Alright. Oh, one more thing. All these books right here. I forgot. This is all movie-based books. This is Ground Zero X-Files. This is episode or 2. Oh, this is a very rare book. I can't believe I found this. The Shining. I've never found a copy of this book. Look, I'm holding right now. Back to the Future. We got Total Recall. We got Jaws 2. We got Terminator 2, Judgment Day. And Empire Strikes Back. There you go. That's all the books. See you in the next video. It's going to be a mystery. If you have any suggestions for the next video, please comment below. I hope this wasn't too long. And see you in the next video.